You guys ready for best Sunday fun day ever? This is going to take a minute. When I say a minute, I mean probably like 15 or 20 minutes. So in case you don't know how this works, these sell pretty quick, pretty aggressive pricing, great watches. I'll keep it real time down below. So just go down in the description. It'll be labeled. If it says sold, then don't email me on it. And only email to purchase. And the way this one's going to have to work, because it's too many of them for me to deal with like back and forth. So email to purchase only. And it's USA, UPS insured shipping. And the payments are via PayPal. All right, let's get into it. First up, we have a Seestern GMT. This guy's running at plus 10 seconds. And yep, it has the extra links and everything there off to the side. But we'll do this guy for $100. So here's a quick look at it, just so you have a general idea of what it looks like. These are pretty much all used watches, but they should be in really good condition. I'm going to do my best to stack these over here because it's going to get crowded real quick. Next up is a Vario 1918. It's that kind of like weird offset one. It's a manual wind only. This thing's running at plus 2 seconds on this bun strap. We'll do this one for $150. Next up is a, where's it at? Spinnaker Hull. This is the SP5088. It's running at plus 14 seconds. A little bit of dust on there. Amazing lume on this thing. Pretty cool watch overall. And yeah, sorry about those dings. I don't know how to shut those off. Let me, maybe if I turn that down over here. We'll try that. Maybe that'll help. Plus 14 seconds. We'll do this one for $100. So that guy's going to be tucked back there. Next up is a Douglas Wolbrook World Time. And this has that, what is it, Heselite crystal with the date magnifier on the underside of it. Awesome bracelet. This guy here is running at plus 9 seconds. We'll do this one for $250. These are sold out already. Great watch. I'm extremely tempted by this one, but I have a different path I'm working on. So $250 for that guy. Prices do not include shipping. So the shipping prices typically are going to be somewhere between like $10 and say $30, because as we get up into the more expensive watches, the insurance is more expensive, and you might maybe want to do like 2-day air or next day air or something like that for added security. So keep that in mind. But a lot of these more affordable watches, the shipping's only going to be like $10. All right, let's keep going here. Next up is a Venezianico Diver 39 millimeter, and it's right in between that date change. That's going to drive me nuts. So let's go ahead and push that thing forward. There we go. This guy here is running at plus 1 second. I reduced the price onto this where you are silly not to grab this. If you want to try one of these at a 39 millimeter, this one's going to be only $200 plus the shipping. And yeah, they're used watches. It's got a couple scratches and everything, but let's not freak out, okay? Those are minor details. When you're buying used watches and you're getting that killer deal, get some scratches along with it. That's part of the deal. Next up, some of these are in perfect shape though, like this one. The Christopher Ward C63 39 millimeter in white dial. And I really don't see, oh, you know what? I said it was in perfect condition. Call me a straight liar. We do have some marks on the clasp. You could Scotch-Brite that off, no big deal. But this is a used watch, but with a used watch, sometimes you get more in the kit. So we have a leather strap, we have their hybrid strap, plus the metal bracelet. All are going to come with this guy here. So usually, basically, you end up getting those accessories for free because there's really no way to like charge more. So usually those are just thrown in. And that's kind of the case here with the price. I said this was running at plus 1 seconds, $600, and avoid all of that import fees and everything that Christopher Ward does. So only $600 on that guy. Next up is a Seestern S434. That's this guy here. Again, extra strap, kind of nice to have. And it's like not really worn at all. This guy here is running at plus minus 0 seconds. Believe that. 85 doll hairs. Holy cow. Now we're talking, right? Got some killer affordable watches if you're looking for a gift for someone, for maybe a muggle, a non-watch buddy, or whatever, or spare watch. Whatever you're needs might require. Check this out. Super rare, super tempting. This is the Venezianico diver with the tungsten bezel, and I think this one's called the Agata or something like that. It's limited edition. They only made 300 of these. Beautiful, beautiful dial on this thing. Comes on this rubber strap, and because I said, comes with a brand new bracelet, it looks like, too. It's still in the plastic wrapping. So here's a look at the case back. Still has a sticker on there, and this is number 12 of 300. Yeah, these sold out. Beautiful, beautiful watch. 42 millimeter. That one's running at plus minus 0 seconds. We'll do that one for $750. They're hard to, you're not going to see them pop up for sale very often. Like I said, there's only 300 of them. Next up is a Baltony S2032. It's a quartz, small seconds, a little bit smaller watch, fully brushed, but a great grab and go, or again, a nice gift because $50. It's only $50 for that thing. So incredible deal on that guy. Trying to keep this affordable streak going. This is the Addiesdive AD2118, running at plus 12 seconds, $40 plus shipping, $40. So if you're an affordable, some of these are going to be out of frame. It just is what it is. Wait till you see what I got coming up. Before we get to that, let's keep that affordable streak going. The Azios Pathfinder purple dial. I have the off-white dial one. Absolutely love it. In pretty dang good shape, too. A little bit of wear on the clasp there. I think that's even plastic over there. This guy here is running at plus 6 seconds, $150. $150 on that one. Can we stuff it back there? We're not going to be able to see all these in the shot. But next up, don't see this one very often. This is the Hemel Bi-Compax manual wind. It has the seagull movement in there. Fully wound, this thing is running at plus 9 seconds. We'll do this one for $200. Has a really nice padded leather strap, and it has a rotating bezel. I did notice the crown winding this. The crown is just, I don't know, it's a bad shape, or it needs to be like, I don't know. I'm disappointed in the crown size on this one. If you guys know, you know, but if you don't know, I just want to let you know. So if you do buy it, crown, a little weird, especially since it's a manual wind, but only $200 on that. Still a great looking watch. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't this one like a full lume too? Yeah, it's got a full lume dial on it, and you wouldn't think that by looking at it. So pretty cool watch. Next up, where's it at? Right here. Tissot Gentleman. This is like 39.6 millimeter, running at plus minus 0 seconds. Take a closer look at it for any condition. A little bit of marks there on the bezel. It's a polished bezel. So a little bit of marks on that. It's pretty normal. Polished center links. Again, you're going to have some marks on those. Butterfly clasp. This is the Powermatic 80. So you're going to have that awesome 80-hour power reserve. And it's running perfect. We'll do this one for $275. Beautiful, almost British Racing Green shiny dial. So $275 on that. I'm going to set it over here. I know it's out of frame, but it's next to another Tissot. Can we go? Still can't see it. There's too many watches, if that's a thing. And then to keep that affordable streak a little bit longer, we have a Tisell X-plore. Can I call it that? I don't know what it's actually called, but it's used. It's got some marks and stuff. No big deal. Running at plus minus 0 seconds. I legit, some of the best performing watches have been in this sale. We'll do this guy for $150. You know what? It's got more scratches on it. So scratch that. We're gonna do that one for $125. Let me get this pen. I'm gonna adjust the price. $125 on the Tisell. Okay, Spinnaker SP5081. Where are you at? Here you are. Spinnaker SP5081, running at plus 20 seconds, a little bit on the faster side. Massive Milanese bracelet on this thing. Very easy, just friction fit, pops open. But cool bracelet, cool clasp. And this guy here, we will do for $75. We're nearing the end of the super affordable stuff. That's out of frame, I know. We still have a few more. Steinhart. Ocean, it's like an Ocean 1, but they call it a Ocean Black. I could not find this one listed anywhere. A lot of GMTs listed, but this one's just a straight diver. And I believe it's DLC coded, or I don't, you know what, it's got some scratches here. Maybe it's IP coded. I couldn't find any details on it, but there is some wear there, so it must be IP coded, yeah. Great watch, 42 millimeter, Swiss movement. This thing is running at +4 seconds. I couldn't find a whole lot of info on it, so I was a little struggling on the price, but I sure figured $275 would get this thing sold. So $275 gets that one. Turning the page, we have a few more to go. Tissot PRX, I had it stuffed back over here. Check this out again, full kit, right? So we have the bracelet. We have the bracelet in very good shape, of course. Okay, and then we have it on. This is that beautiful green dial. It's the Powermatic 80, so it's the automatic. And it has a deluxe fitted rubber strap with this thing as kind of a bonus, because this thing running at +1 second is only $375. So it's like you're getting that strap for free for sure, as well as getting that excellent used price. Next up, Citizen NB6021-17E. That's this guy right here. The titanium, what they call this one, like a barnacle or something? I can't remember what they called this one. Again, I have to give it a little complaint on the crown. I wish Citizen did a larger crown on that. But it's on this really nice rubber strap. Excellent titanium watch. Very fun, cool, iconic piece. Running at +8 seconds. We'll do this one also for $375. Okay. Now we're going to start getting in a little bit higher price points. I'm going to mix in a little bit lower one here in a second, but we're going to bump it up a little bit here. We're going to go to the Seiko SPB 143. Where are you at? You're right here. Awesome, awesome anthracite dial watch. Very cool, like, you know, a good size 62 MAS style watch. Has a little bit more premium movement in it. I think it's a 6R if I'm not mistaken. Great bezel action. Perfect tension on that thing. And lines up pretty good. This guy here is running at ±0 second. And now when I test these, I throw them on the time grapher. I just do dial up. I don't check them in all positions. I just give them a full wind, throw them on the time grapher, dial up. So it's not like a full-on check. I just do a quick look at the watch. I mean, this whole batch of watches are near perfect too. I didn't see any issues with this next batch. It's all from one guy. They're like in perfect shape. We'll do this one for $625. $625. Okay, next up, Citizen PMD 56-2951. It's a day date ProMaster tough in titanium. I believe he wore this one because there are some marks. Titanium marks up a little bit easier. But if this is wear, you know, like actual wear from someone wearing it, this guy wears his watches like I do, because there is almost no wear on this. Like, people that are buying used watches are going to look at this and go like, yeah, that's totally fine. There's no issue there. Great grab-and-go watch. Only $300 on this guy. Great, great titanium watch. I know it's off frame a little bit. Okay, now let's get into some heavy hitters. Let's do this. Bumping it up a notch. We're going to go to the Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot automatic, 41 millimeter. Has that really cool seatbelt, airplane seatbelt kind of clasp system. This guy here is running at +7 seconds. We'll do this one for $900. Super legible, super comfortable. I was very tempted with they make a bronze version of this. I was really tempted with that one. I love that watch. But here's the stainless steel variant, only $900. Retail on these is $2,200. So that's more than half off. Talk about the depreciation, getting that big deal on the used side of things. Speaking of used and saving, Longines Big Eye running at +1 second has a brand new strap, which I think is this the strap that comes with it? This is not even, it's never been used. And then this green strap that's on here is a perfect match. I love this pairing, and it's already broken in, so it's going to fit really good. It's a Gekoda strap, really nice strap. I love these Big Eyes. I had that titanium one with a petroleum dial. The box, so shipping on this one's going to be a little bit more. The box on this thing is enormous, like ridiculously, like cartoonish big for the watch for sure. But super cool watch, running at +1 seconds. We're going to do this one for $1,500. Nice example of a big eye here. Super clean, running perfect, and it has a little extra. Next up, Tag Heuer, luxury brand, non-luxury price. We're going to do this one for $850. It's a quartz watch. You can see that seconds hand ticking away, hitting most of the marks. White dial with a pop of orange, definitely up my alley. Nice rubber Tag Heuer strap that comes with it. You can get a bracelet for this. I don't have a full kit bracelet with this one, but you can source a bracelet for this. So keep that in mind. But otherwise, this rubber strap is paired up nicely with this quartz watch for like a good utilitarian grab and go luxury watch at only $850. Okay. This one I really struggled with. There's not a whole lot of data out there because this watch typically did not come with a bracelet, if I'm not mistaken. I think the bracelet was sourced separately. This is the Seiko SLA057. This has the 8L movement in it. It's running at +7 seconds, which I've noticed that with a lot of 8L movements. They tend to run just, it's not really fast. It's within spec, but it's just on the little bit quicker side. Still has a sticker on the back. There's no damage on the bracelet. Bezel action on this thing is superb. It feels premium, feels Grand Seiko, which it should at these price points because these watches are not cheap. Oh, I went past it. Oh, that's fine. I'll just go around again. I like spinning this bezel. Okay, comes with a really cool fabric strap. Comes with, I believe this is how they traditionally ship, is on this. Because there's the hang tag. Look at the retail price, $4,600. That's not even, this thing's never been worn. We're going to do $3,250, $3,250. Again, shipping is going to be a little bit more because insurance and like, you know, let's make sure we do everything right. Awesome, awesome watch. Super fanboy Seiko option there for $3,250. Oh, now here's where it gets a little silly. 39mm Tudor Pelagos, Pele, whatever you want to call it. Remember I said titanium marks up? Look how clean this thing is. It is super clean. It's currently sized for my wrist, 7 1/4. But it has the full kit, full box, all that good stuff. This thing is running at ±0 seconds, as you would expect. Even shipped with, still has the bezel protector on there. There you go. Check that out. Like it's never been worn. It's brand new. $3,100. $3,100 gets you a 39mm Tudor Pele. Probably, if I think it's a little bit too small for my wrist size. I know I could wear it. It has the rubber strap and full kit and everything. But if you have like a 7-inch or smaller wrist, that has to be darn near the perfect watch. Perfect dive watch. Okay, last but not least, actually far from least, the Omega Railmaster. If I'm not mistaken, Omega discontinued this watch. And again, near perfect condition. I don't see any marks on this thing. As I was making this video or you know, preparing to make it, I was wearing this watch. Absolutely love this watch. I would like a fold-over clasp for this, which I know some guys have messed around with. But this is a really good butterfly clasp. I just would like to have some adjustability, but most people are fine with it. And I know there's different colorways for this thing, but look how good this one looks. This thing's running at -1 second. I cannot believe what I priced this one at. $2,400. That seems absurd. This Railmaster should be way more money than that. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't set the market. I just kind of, I'm going to try to loom some of these up. You guys need a loom shot on this. All right, let's turn off the studio lights and see if we can bathe in the loom here. Yeah, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Good luck, guys. I know these are going to sell fast. I'll see you on the next vid.